Well, hi guys, this is my first video talking about Amberlynn Reid. That's actually my first video talking about anything. I have been watching content about Amberlynn Reid starting back when she was dating Wifey, so not super duper long, but since then I've kind of become a little bit embarrassingly obsessed, and I've watched all kinds of reaction channels, every episode of Bitches of an Empath, a lot of what Mr. Snowflake has done, I love Salty Crab, and I kind of have started to want to share my own thoughts, my own opinions, and just make it fun. It's just kind of a little bit of a hobby for me because I have this really niche interest. I can't really share this interest with anyone in real life because I just feel like they would not get it. So I'm going to try to share it with people in the community. And if 3 people see it, great. 30 people see it, amazing. I'm just kind of putting myself out there. So first, I want to absolutely 110% give credit to Apathetic Facts, because personally I could not sit through her entire live stream. First of all, I'm not going to pay, and second of all, I don't feel like watching the upload because that is a lot of Amberlynn Reid. I will link them and their video down below. I want to absolutely give credit. Yeah, this is my very first video, so bear with me if the quality is a little bit weird, if I'm not super confident speaking. We're just gonna go from there.
So I'm watching Amber's live stream tonight, and everyone's wondering if she's back together with Emily or not.
I'm sorry, I have seen that introduction like so many times that it will still make me laugh every single time, because how does Apathetic Facts like even choose what clips of Amber to use? Because they're all so good. They're all so funny, and I just love that intro.
She admits she and Emily fought all day and claims, quote, "Right in this second, we are not together."
I actually did see that, and where she said right in this second we're not together, which I think is very interesting, and I think that it definitely means that like in her heart of hearts she is truly hoping that they will get back together. We know that she always wants to be in a relationship. She never doesn't want to have a girlfriend, even if it's long distance, even if she's never met them, Erica. And so I feel like she wants to say right at the second we're not together, or how she's been saying like I will still love her, you know, I still love her, like, and she's trying to paint it in a way that like, you know, I'm just like such a martyr because I still love her. But I think that genuinely the actual root of why she's saying that is because she wants to leave that window open for them to get back together.
And Emily does not want Amber talking about her at all. She seems down at first, but things quickly change and Smuglin makes quite the appearance. And so
When does Smuglin not make an appearance?
So do Alexis and Emily. She's messaging them on her laptop throughout the stream. She turns on her audience full of paying members, saying she's only going to treat them the way they treat her, and things get ugly.
I think it's absolutely insane how she treats her members, like people that literally pay to talk to her, which is like, first of all, I can't believe people are actually paying to talk to her that aren't like using it to make their own content.
It's honestly been sort of freeing to be able to just like say how I feel, and it's also stemmed into like other areas. I felt like light, like I felt.
When has she not been able to say what she feels?
I never noticed that like I had this like heavy feeling on my shoulders, and
I'm not gonna say anything.
back. So Emily does not want me talking about her.
I feel like on one hand I kind of understand, because like Emily is spilling tea about her on one of the biggest channels in girl world, and I feel like if Emily hadn't spilled tea, she would absolutely have a right to tell Amberlynn, I don't want you talking about me, but because she has, like, Amberlynn does have a right to talk about Emily because Emily talked about her, so, you know.
That means I can't talk about how I feel regarding everything that's taking place, everything that has happened. Something that's been really bothering me though, I'm realizing like these reaction channels terrify me in the sense of like, they don't care about justice, they don't care about morals, they don't care about right from wrong, they just don't care.
Everyone cares.
Want me to be wrong. I know I'm not supposed to talk about her, but this is like, I'm gonna say this part because I feel it so deep within my soul that I have to say it. How was it Emily's fault when she was held at gunpoint? Like, when I was with Emily literally in Wisconsin and that like hit the fan, every single reaction channel was like, it's her fault, like, oh my god, like, blah, blah,
Was she saying that it was Emily's fault? That reaction channels were saying it was Emily's fault, or was it her fault? I don't want to follow that.
Hysterically show my anger in that way, but yet I'm like the abuser in it all. I am forever dehumanized, and I know that word is a meme now because of me, but it's true. It is pathetic. It's pathetic. Yeah. Just admit you're back together. Actually, no. We've argued today, so there's that.
You'll notice, however, that she did not say that they weren't back together. They said, just admit you're back together. She said, no, we argued today. Okay? People that are together argue. It would be more convincing if you had said, like, oh, I haven't talked to her in like a week. Of course you can argue with a significant other.
Are you worried about her leaking crash out vids? No. She didn't care when you didn't want her talking about you. That is something I did make very clear to her, that, like, you know, while we were literally in a relationship, like...
Okay, I just want to, like, point to the chat really quickly. JB, they said, we will never believe you again, seriously. Not that she had any credibility to ruin, but if she had any credibility left to ruin, this would have been it. How do you fake a breakup 2 times with the same person? I never want to hear her crying about how we never believe anything she says again, because, like, duh, we would be stupid if we believed her. Fool me once, shame on her, but if she fools us again, like, it's shame on us. So, of course she doesn't have any credibility. Of course people say she's always lying, because she is.
You were saying mean things about me behind my back. Things that weren't true, things that were exaggerated. We go in circles with this. We go in circles. And now I'm just stuck with, like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, IDK, genuinely. Remember Cocoa Puffs? Food aggression? I don't have food aggression. Even Beck has stated...
That may be wondering, we have 6 people here. Why did you guys... Huh?
She has food aggression. She 110% has food aggression. She just probably hasn't, like, we haven't seen it in a very long time because Wifey was never on camera, so we never saw them, like, interacting, like, in small ways like we used to do with Beck. Emily, obviously, because she is not gonna deny her food ever, so...
Multiple times that that's not what was happening. Go back and listen to Beck if you don't believe me or don't want to, like, listen to a damn word that I have to say. Oh my god, what is life? Ben, thank you for your money, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Address my bun. This is, like, the messy bun. Don't care. Like, literally do not care at all.
I think it's just her hair.
Speaking of FetLife, someone made a fake FetLife of me, and I get, like, DMs to my Instagram saying, I saw you on Fet, and I was like, what the f was that? What is Fet?
I actually don't really know what FetLife is, so if someone was to explain this to me, I would greatly appreciate that, because I don't even know what that means.
That's that. People with rounder, fatter faces shouldn't have short hair. Yeah, I guess I can agree with that. Sorry,
I agree with that too. I have, like, a rounder face. I definitely have, like, chubbier cheeks, so I have a very long hair, almost as long as Amberlynn's hair, because I don't think I could pull off a bob either, so I do agree with her there.
It's not at the person. I was just sighing at the fact that I genuinely am just, like, over this. I'm on the wrong side of the internet.
She created the side of the internet. The side of the internet that she's on was created by her. She calls herself the queen of girl world. You cannot call yourself the queen of a corner of the internet that you don't want to be in.
Another food aggression moment, the donut Tic Tac. You're the dumbest person I've ever met, but thank you so much for the money.
I also don't understand why she keeps saying thank you for the money, because everyone in the chat is paying. They're paying members. Like, I think she thinks that, like, she's only getting money from super chats, but, like, everyone in the chat is paying, like, basically a cover charge, so, like
saying eat shit. I don't know. Why don't I message her right now about it? Do I eat poop? There we go. What the... Alexa said, yeah, haha. I said, what the fuck does that mean? I thought Lex was blocked. I unblocked her. Nando, you're sad. You're literally in contact with me, but you hate me. So it's like, why are you here then? You have to poop in the shower? No, but, like, I'm living for your money. Like, keep bringing it in. No, I'm not doing okay. So, oh my god, yes, everyone send a super chat saying who your favorite reaction channel is. By the way,
mine is definitely Salty Crab. I absolutely adore Salty Crab. I love her energy. I love what she has to say. I love her commentary. I just love her voice in general, and all the videos that she puts out are so well edited, and honestly she's kind of what inspired me to start my own, although obviously probably never gonna be as good as
I
her.
was thinking about doing, it's a live stream, like, marathon, once I feel a little bit better. I don't know, people love when I'm sassy and have attitude, apparently, because that's how I get the most views. So
that is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. People don't love it when she has attitude and she's sassy. Like, she's not like one of those girls like, ooh, pop. People like to see her be a train wreck, and her being a train wreck is what she thinks is her being sassy and her like clocking tea. No, you're just a mess, and people like watching train wrecks.
And I've been loving live streaming lately, even with the crash out.
Especially with
you know, it's fun. If you super chat me $10, I get 4.
I'm sorry. In the chat, Abby said skinny people bully their paying members too, and that just made me laugh.
If I get $100, I'm only getting 40. Like, common sense is common sense. Like, if you super chat me $1, I'm only getting 40 cents of it. Oh my god, that person. I'm just living for the money. Like, thanks. Hate some more. I lied about the pictures of reaction.
You know it's actually driving her insane. Like, oh, thank you for the money. Thank you for, like, sending me a mean chat. First of all, I don't understand why people are paying. Don't pay to just send rude messages. Talk about it on the forums. Talk about it on Reddit. Talk about it in a comment section. Don't give her the money. Don't give her the satisfaction. Seriously, please don't.
Let's hear it. Why am I so rude? Because I'm matching the energy that I receive. Everyone should be like that. Don't respect.
If you are a nice person, you are a nice person regardless, and if she was really truly this bothered, then just get offline.
Those who don't respect you. It's not about 2 wrongs not making a right, love. Emily is messaging people on Instagram about me. Are you fucking serious right now? This is never ending, is it? I want proof. Where can I find?
Because you won't end it. Do you know how fast people would forget about Tommy if you just like refuse to respond? I understand that there are some things that she obviously needs to respond to, like if someone's gonna accuse you of abuse. Can I say that word? If someone's gonna accuse you of like them, then like of course you're gonna have to respond to that, because like people, if she doesn't respond, people are gonna think that it's true. Because when did we believe that she wasn't dating Tommy? When she wasn't talking about Tommy, because there was nothing to talk about. Tommy would do an interview with Snowflake. Just if she just didn't react, it wouldn't keep going back and forth. Because what happens now is Tommy does an interview, and then people react to the interview, and then she reacts to that interview, and then people react to her reacting to the interview, and it just keeps going back and forth. So if she just stopped it, said what she needed to say, and didn't mention it again, it would not be never ending.
Find proof. Genuinely, I'm done with like love. Because I'm not gonna sit here and fuck around and fib about it. Like, the last 2 nights, not tonight, after my last live stream, me and Emily talked. She cried and apologized and said how sorry she was and how I'm the only person who knows the real her and how she doesn't want to lose me. Like, it was so vulnerable, so sweet, so real, so deep, and I felt connected to her for the first time in genuinely forever.
She wants to get back together with her.
You say that every time. Okay, Ben. Yeah, I got strength in me, but I'm telling you, I also got weakness. Yeah, I'm hurting. One thing about narcissists, they don't hurt like that. I've met some real narcissists in my life.
I'm a biology student. I'm not a psych student. But narcissists, professional victims, of course they can hurt like that.
Oh, thank you. Crocodile tears. Sound like your problem. Thank you for the super chat. You let R out. No, I didn't. I hate myself and I dislike myself a lot of the time, but I'm also capable of looking at how other people hurt me. Just imagine thousands of people talking shit about you, lying about you, saying the most awful, vile things about you. You'd be hurt too, and if not, then you're fucking crazy. Like, so.
Okay, yeah, I do understand that, but also, like, just look at, like, the victims of the empath thing that Mr. Snowflake did. He could not make that out of thin air. If he made that out of thin air, people are going to be pretty quick to just be like, okay, this is obviously all fake. You actually have nothing on her. Like, that has happened before with different YouTubers and celebrities. People will try to cancel them, and other people will be like, no, this is fake, or this isn't as big of a deal, or you're taking this out of context. You cannot make, like, a series of multiple hours of receipts and content from her, posts that she or other people in her life have posted, or interviews with people that have known her, and they can't all be lies. I'm sure that there are some things that we generally as a community believe about Amberlynn that is a lie and that does paint her in a worse light, but they are not all lies, and I would venture to say a majority of them are true.
Sociopath style, like, point blank period, like, Snowflake is the worst clout chaser and grifter in girl world. Bella, if you only knew what I knew. I found out something, but if you only knew what I knew. I don't know what it is, but mosquitoes.
But I hate when she teases information that she got. Like, if you're gonna bring up information, either, like, say it or don't mention it. Don't be like, I know something you don't know.
I do go outside. I go outside a lot, whether it's to walk Swinky or to get my fucking DoorDash. You feel like...
I mean, at least she's being honest, I guess, about the DoorDash, but I truly don't think that she actually walks Twinkie. If you're walking a dog as much as you should be, Twinkie's nails would not be as long and as curvy as they are, because, like, the pavement would be wearing them down.
Like an angry cockroach. Oh, I have BPD and it's frustrating how you weaponize it to fit your narrative. Okay, cool, Ken. Bill and Snowflake, no. Do you feel your relationship? I don't know. Villainy? No. I am miserable right now because people are nothing but rude. Snowflake creeps on women. Yeah. Probably you wipe. I wipe myself. Thank you, Alabama. She isn't smelling because she has nothing. That's not true. Very much not true. Holding you accountable isn't rude.
Holding you accountable is not rude. Is it controversial to say? I think her and Emily were just two bad people in a toxic relationship who are now just mad at each other and spilling tea, and it's not that deep, but it is entertaining.
Holding me accountable, no one's holding me accountable for anything. They're just being rude. Imagine acting like this at a real job. I wouldn't either. I would never act like this at a real job.
She has acted like this at a real job, and we literally saw her be incredibly unprofessional and rude to coworkers and the elderly people that she used to
Why am I doing it now? Doing what? Have I sent in any applications? No. Can you clearly state you are not back with her? Right in the second, I would say no, we're not together. Do you know who the pressure?
So they're back together, obviously. And even if she said no, or even if she said yes, I'm not going to believe her either way, because how many times has she said just with Tommy that she's back together, or isn't back together with her, and she is. So if it was up to Amberlynn, they would definitely be back together. My guess is that right now Tommy's just like, I need some space, like I need some time to think about it, and Amberlynn's just like, fingers crossed that they get back together, because she's desperate and she would date anything over
No.
Reese.
So you're together? No, I never said that. You can't be helped, can you? Maybe
She
not.
didn't say that, but she also did not say that. So Alyssa said, if you get back with her, I'm not going to watch you anymore because that's insane. Young girls watch you. Like, if she is actively telling everyone, I was in an relationship and she harmed me and she physically harmed me in this way, or even she just mentally harmed me, or she made me miserable, and then you get back together with her. And she had brought up earlier that people are victim blaming her, but no one was victim blaming Beck. That's because Beck didn't have a choice. Beck was financially dependent on Amberlynn, didn't have a home, didn't have family in the area, didn't have a car, really did not have a source of income because they quit their job to be Amber's caretaker. So of course it's not that easy. That's why a lot of people end up in DV situations, because they are out of options and they're isolated. And it wasn't that way for Amber. She had a home, and if what she's saying is true, she had a mother who was completely willing to take her butt up 19 hours and pick her up and get her away from this bad situation. So if she says that Tommy was this horrible person, she had an opportunity to leave. She's not financially dependent on Tommy. She could have left. What kind of message is that sending? That it's okay, you know, to keep going back to the person that's hurting you, whether it's physically or emotionally? It says a lot.
Okay, thank you for the super chat. Already done that, Ben, 9 million times, but nothing ever works. So, I don't give a fuck anymore. So, no, I can't point the phone at Twonk, because Twonk is in a completely different room, and I am not moving. Pickle, I don't think so. Actually, no.
I'm actually kind of worried about Twinkie, and I would love proof of life.
I would say that with confidence. I don't think so. Thanks for the super chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what you're talking about. 3 times in a row. Thank you.
This is the most lazy content I have ever seen. This is ridiculous. I actually cannot believe that she has people that are willingly paying and following her and watching this for, like, other than, like, reaction content.
Your hair hair is shaped like a heart. There's a heart on my head. I have a heart on. Yeah, my hair is dirty. I washed it 2 days ago. Catnip, you're fucking so...
My hair is
like, genuinely so dumb, it's scary. Like, genuinely so dumb. It is genuine.
Someone said this is a week's worth of grease at least. Girl, no, it's not. My hair gets... I think for people with longer hair... I'm not defending her, but just as another person with really long hair... Longer hair, I feel like, does get greasier faster. So she... Like, this is my hair. Like, you can see my hair is a little bit oily, and I washed it 2 days ago, too. So, like, honestly, she might have just washed her hair. So, like...
genuinely scary.
It just depends
and
on
if
her
anyone
side.
wants to know, why is Amberlynn being such a to Catnip? Because I said, that is a week's worth of grease at least. No, it's actually not. Dumb as fuck. Girl, be honest, we know you're on FaceTime with her right now. The AirPod is telling. The AirPod is what you hear me from. Amberlynn has an AirPod in her ear, that means she's on FaceTime.
Well, it used to. I mean, it's a genuine point. Like, whether she actually is using it for microphone or not, I can't say. But she used to. That's what it used to mean. Like, if she had an AirPod in, she would always say, I'm on the phone with, you know, Valentine, or I'm on the phone with Tommy. So, like, it's not an insane assumption to think that that's what that means. Also, I have my Dunkin'.
Yeah, Catnip and a brew get married and get the fuck out of my chat. How about that? That'd be cool.
She's, like, running off paying members. She should just ignore it, and then they would still keep sending chats and trying to get noticed. But she's actively, like, being so rude to people that are paying her money.
Cool. No, hey, have you thought about inpatient for mental health? Yes, Mom. Yes, I have. I'm literally miserable. I have nowhere to escape now. Like, you guys used to be, like, my little mini escape from, like, you know, all my relationship drama and problems with Emily. And now it's like, since y'all know it, that's all you guys know how to talk about. I don't know what to do with my life anymore. I have no escapes. Wherever I go, it's always...
She needs an escape that isn't online. She needs actual friends. She has family around. People online should not be her escape. Like, it's parasocial to say that these people in her chat, yeah, they could be supporting her and, like, cheering her on, and that's all good and great, but she needs an actual support system.
Always Emily this, Emily that. Like, I'm kind of hungry. I don't want...
And she knows that her life is reacted to and talked about, so she does not get to pretend that, like, I just put out cute videos and people just make it into drama. She likes the drama. Everyone knows she likes the drama. She gets more money when she makes drama and reacts to drama, and it's a complete mess. If she was just a happy person, she would not have all of this, like, world. She would not be the queen of girl world, which would be fine, but that's not her brand, and that's not how she's branded herself. So she doesn't just get to, like, switch sides.
Do you guys know what a nutty buddy is? Liarlyn. Everyone, hashtag Liarlyn.
She is hashtag
Liarlyn. Hashtag Liarlyn. Hashtag Liarlyn. Pocahontas.
I feel like I'm watching someone, like, actually going through, like, a mental break right now. Like, I think she's actually manic. Because, like, what is this?
You're a liar. This is not working anymore. Ooh, tomatoes. I like when people spam tomatoes. It's my favorite. I think I was meant to be in the public eye. My mom thinks the same thing. When I was at my grandma's the other day, I saw a picture when she was, like, young. Gorgiana. My mom also was, like, literally a model. It was, like, the craziest thing.
I've seen her mom. I think her mom is really pretty, so I totally believe that. I'd actually, if Mama Lynn was comfortable with it, I would love to see pictures of Mama Lynn younger, because I feel like she was really beautiful. Like, not that she's not beautiful now, but I feel like...
Yeah, I was meant to be, like, really pretty, too, but, like, then I was, like, fat or whatever, and then, you know...
I think, like, if she didn't have such a god-awful...
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
Life and a god-awful personality, I think Amberlynn actually would be pretty. Like, you know, of course she's big, but I feel like she would be really pretty.
How they do it, they're like, oh, but you are beautiful. Oh. I feel like regardless if I was, like, skinny, fat, short, tall, I probably would have been a YouTuber regardless. Oh, that's crazy. Narcissistic win. Narcissistically. So Eric and Rakeem came to visit me, right? And that was when I was like with Erica, kind of like I was loyal to Erica. Oh my god, but the hottest girl hit on me at
Loyal to Erica, who was cheating on her wife.
the gay club, and it sucked so bad to be like, I can't do it because I'm a loyal girl. I could tell you. Damn, she was hot.
First of all, I don't believe that. Just as a rule, I never believe it. That everyone is hitting on her and going places and just hitting on her constantly. I just don't believe it. I'm sorry. And also, if you're in a relationship with someone and someone asks you out and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I could say yes so badly, then you should not be in that relationship. I feel like that's not weird to say, because clearly you are not happy, and you should be thrilled to be like, oh no, I'm taken. Like, you should be proud and not be like, oh, not like months later still be like, oh, I wonder where that girl is. Like, that does not do what she thinks it's doing.
Oh, we're not supposed to be saying that? I'm like single in this very second, I'm pretty sure, so we're good.
She's pretty sure.
Oh. Sorry, not sorry. Are you going to address the fact that her Tumblr is full of rosy pics? That's not her Tumblr. She said it's not her Tumblr, I believe it, and it does...
I actually haven't seen the Tumblr that everyone's talking about, and I honestly don't really have a desire to. Whoever's Tumblr it is, that feels private, and I also don't want to subject myself to seeing that.
Trust me, my happy ass went onto that Tumblr real quick. I know what Emily likes, and a lot of those things that is being shared on there is not what she likes. So
That doesn't mean it's not hers, though.
okay, I guess I'm coward. Cowardlyn. Watermelon, because I know what she likes. Can we stop talking about her? Oh my god. Ugh, it looks swollen.
She can't, like, actually think that the chat's gonna start talking about her. Every time new drama comes up, like, that's what we're talking about. Whether it's Rarity, every live stream she has, like, after a piece of drama breaks, everyone talks about that new piece of drama. That's just how it goes. That's how she stays relevant. So she can't be like, can everyone stop talking about Tommy? What else are you gonna talk about then, Amberlynn? Like, if you don't talk about the most recent piece of drama, what else are you gonna talk about? Nothing. You have nothing to talk about.
And the worst. I look at the worst. The forums have proof it's hers. The forums can kiss my happy ass because they also have proof of this and that and this and that and this and that about me, which all of those things ain't true. Okay, see.
But of course, she never goes and looks on there.
My face right now, yeah, it's fat, it's swollen, it's whatever. But, bitch, my face was a lot bigger right there. Get out of Dodge.
Okay.
Get out of Dodge. Gouges. I have small boobs. Cass, I don't think I'm over 5'15". Diva.
So she hasn't weighed herself in, like, a really long time. She has no idea how much she weighs. And honestly, at this point, her weight is one of the most least interesting things happening in girl world. Because nothing's happening with it.
Elena, shut up. Ando, shut up, bro. Oh my god. She still thinks Shrimp Hate was funny.
I still think Shrimp
Yeah, it was. Paying you to request to be less annoying. I'm gonna be more annoying now. Thank you,
I don't actually think that's possible.
Amberlynn. I'll talk about Zachary Michael every day of my life if I want to, actually.
I feel like that's actually so rude because Zachary Michael has made a conscious effort to stay out of girl world, and he has removed himself from that, and I feel like it's incredibly rude to be like, I can talk about him all you want, because I feel like that only works when you're having like a back and forth. Like, if he was still uploading videos about Amberlynn, I would say absolutely she has a right to talk about him. I don't know what she would talk about him, but like, she has a right to. She has a right to talk about anybody that talks about her, but he's not talking about her. He's removed himself from that corner of the internet, so she really has no business talking about him, in my opinion.
Thank you. Oh, I mean, I fart, but like, they don't have like a scent.
Okay, why do I know so much about Amberlynn's flatulence? Like, I already knew she was gonna say that because she had mentioned that like a couple videos. I don't remember if it was in a video or if it was in a like one of those like question and answer things that she used to do. But for some reason I knew that, and I knew that she was going to say that, and that's like really disappointing. I'm disappointed in myself that I knew that. And I'm also disappointed in whoever sent that chat, and I'm disappointed in Amberlynn for answering it. So it's really just a lose-lose-lose.
Because I'm like D team. Oh, would you ever do a meet and greet? No, I got the anxiety, and I don't want no one to bring pew-pews. Like, oh, I've never shorted. Thanks for...
Well, about the meet and greet, I honestly don't really blame her, because there are a lot of people that do wish her harm. She has an interesting platform, so as far as like how it's symbiotic with haters, like she could not exist without people that don't like her, and so I can't understand her being anxious about not wanting to meet up with fans, because people are crazy, and you know, if that gives her anxiety, then sure. But she was just saying how she wanted to be interviewed, and I know tons of people will be so happy to interview her. There will be a lot of people that would be amazing for their channel to interview her, and she never will.
No, I'm a super chat before. Thank you for your money. Huh? If you get back with M, you have no self-respect. I never did. Thanks for super chat.
She doesn't have any self-respect, and honestly, I'm glad she doesn't, because that means that I would have less content. But yeah, not a good look for either of them if they get back together. I'm not saying that Emily is a good person. I don't like Emily. Emily has a shady past, and I think they're both just bad. But yeah, I totally agree. If she gets back with Emily, if she is back with Emily, which I personally believe that she is, no self-respect on either side, because they both have embarrassed themselves on the internet.
So, I'm all confuzzled. I'm confused. Drop the block. Where did it go? Went under my fat belly. That salty crap was saying, we never hated Emily. When did we ever say that? She's so dumb. Dumbest person. Dumbest.
Don't talk about my girl Salty like that. I don't even know what she's referring to, because I know that Salty Crop was very critical of Emily. She even said, like, I don't hate, like, talking to Amber, like, I don't hate you enough to wish that you get with this person, so I don't know what she's talking about, and I just watched Salty Crop's last video, so.
Being a fat girl myself, I'm able to tell when someone has, you know, some weight on them just based on their voice. I heard it through the grapevine. Do you know how many messages a day I get on Instagram? You could just tell when someone also has weight on them. So why make fun of another person's, like...
Is she talking about Salty Crab? Does she think that Salty Crab is fat? Salty Crab has literally never shown herself ever. What in the world is she talking about?
Eating habits if you also have bad eating habits. Like, I don't understand. It's genuinely a thing. I can close my eyes, someone can talk, and I could be like, yeah, they have some weight.
No, she's actually just projecting
On them. Throw hands at this point.
I'm going to try to keep up to date with these reactions. I think that they're fun. I was just talking to my mom about how much I need a hobby, and the girl world in this corner of the internet, and specifically Amberlynn, is something I'm really interested in, for better or for worse. I'm going to try to do my best to edit this and make it look cute. If you did watch to the end, I appreciate you for sticking with me, because this is my absolute first video that I've ever made on any kind of platform ever. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be interesting to see if maybe a couple people see it. I would be happy if 4 people saw it. I would be thrilled. But if you are here by some unknown reason, I would really appreciate it if you would hit a thumbs up and consider subscribing. That would be really nice of you, to give me a chance to become one of your Amberlynn breed reactors. Please give me any advice. I'm going to be putting an email in the description below. I am so serious. Even if you're the only person that has watched this video, if you have any feedback for me, please email me and let me know, because I'm kind of out of my depth here, and I would absolutely love some feedback. That being said, thank you again for watching, and comment below what you thought about this. Love you, bye.